Wei-In Chen.
They see the arsenal for the left-hander. Fastball 89-90, slider, curveball, changeup to complement it. No decision his last start on the 16th against the Braves. Went 6 1/3, gave up 2 runs on 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 83 pitches, 54 of those for strikes. Up, and then all of a sudden the arm is quick and the ball gets on you. And it took the Nats a couple times through the order to figure him out in Baltimore last time they faced him.
Fastball up for the strikeout.
So the defense
during the series, it's been delightful weather here, and Anthony Rendon will take a 4-pitch walk in front of Bryce Harper. A shift here. Runner at first influences that, and a good base running play by Anthony Rendon. Bryce locked in. That was a laser to D. Gordon, 2 outs.
I want to know the hit speed on that. That ball was laced. I mean, just locked in. You're thinking he's going to hit a home run every time up. That's how dominant he's been. That's how locked in he's been. Good base running by Anthony Rendon, getting back to extend the inning to Ryan Zimmerman. But
he's 60 away from 3,000. Zimmerman waits for an off-speed pitch to the gap. They're going to have to cut it off to have a chance to get Rendon. They do. Here he comes. Bob Henley on the send. He is safe. Zimmerman to third, and he is out. So Ryan Zimmerman drives in his 4th run of the year with a double, thrown out at third, and the Nats with some action here in the top of the first, a 1-0 lead. Waiting for a moment at the dugout to challenge or not.
Well, I'm just going to say there goes the no-hitter before we go to break and get that in.
Zimmerman, a couple of RBIs in this series now. That was a great swing. Dan Hugla. Murphy, another base hit. Left-handed pitcher, left-handed batter. They're playing on over that way, and he just lines it right through the infield. That's a 12-game streak for Murphy. Hard to forget. 1-2 pitch. Did he go? Ball's in the dirt. Murphy's going to go to second. The throw into center field took Daniel a while to find it, so he stays. And Worth was called out. That's a strikeout.
Well, good read by Daniel Murphy, and whether Worth struck out or not was huge right here. Why? Well, if Murphy's on second base with nobody out, then Jason Worth has a chance to advance him to third with 1 out. The throw went into center field.
Ramos out to short center, but coming in to grab it, Ichiro Suzuki, 2 outs. Hurt on that Murphy line drive. Espinosa hits this ball out to center. Ichiro Suzuki is right there. Still looks stylish in the outfield. The Nats got a leadoff Murphy hit, and that's it in the second. He takes the walk. Second issued by Chen. The first man he walked, Anthony Rendon, scored in the first. 1-2, nobody out. Taylor on a high fastball struck out again. Michael A has struck out 18 times in 52 at bats. Jammed, and a pop-up on the infield. D. Gordon, 2 outs.
Well, you in the mood for a home run? Maybe.
Harper gashes one out to deep right center. Ichiro cannot get it. Steaming around third is Joe Ross. Bryce Harper has another RBI, number 21, and the Nats lead 2-0.
I mean, they keep trying. I mean, he keeps burning everybody. And it's only a matter of time before he starts getting walked. I'm telling you, no matter what the situation. And Chen tries the off-speed. Bryce Harper catches it out front. And by the way, this is a home run in some ballparks. Bryce will settle for a ringing double with 2 outs that scores Joe Ross all the way from first.
Without Zimmerman to the left of the shortstop. Echeverria gets behind it, throws him out. Leadoff walk to the opposing pitcher hurts. Wei-Yin Chen. Harper made it so with 2 down. 4th appearance for Washington. Wei-Yin Chen.
Their petite fastball, slider, curveball change. Fastball averaging 88 miles an hour. 2-seam fastball keeps it down the zone. Slider, curve 84-76.
He's already pitched in this series. 8th inning. Monday night gave up a hit to Miguel Rojas pinch hitting. Retired Real Muto, Echeverria, and Gordon.
If you're flipping back and forth between hockey and baseball and you're a hockey fan, you're wondering why he came out with a blister on his finger. For a pitcher, that's a big deal. And you want to nip that thing in the bud before it gets worse and turns into missing a start or 2 starts because they don't have a feel for the baseball. Those things can get real ugly and they can last a long time. So if you see a pitcher early in the season with one, get him out of there. You don't want that thing to get worse. You don't want him to compensate in his delivery and maybe get injured. Just go in the clubhouse and stick that finger in pickle juice. It's the best cure for a blister. Did you know that?
I had not heard that.
You haven't heard that?
Two. Chen 0 for 3 this year, and 0 for 9 is a big league hitter with a couple of sacrifices, and he's going to try to get some cuts here. Mercedes-Benz will track it the entire AB. Right in there. That's the first strikeout by a Nats pitcher tonight. 1 out, 3rd inning.
Well, that's $37.
He's going to reach out and bump one out into center field. A couple of infielders after it. D. Gordon had to make a last-minute adjustment. Pardon me, the shortstop Echeverria, as that ball came in over the bill of finger blister for Joe Ross, took him out of this game. Worth fights one off, and it'll drop into center field. So Jason Worth starting to visit first base and beyond a whole lot more in the last 3 or 4 games.
We're superstar. He paid his dues in the minor leagues and learned how to play the game before he got up here.
Wilson Ramos, 6-4-3. Inning over. And the Nats, after 3.5, still on top 2-0. As you saw on our graphic, have now turned 15 double plays. 2 picture perfect ones tonight. Espinosa off and running. Chen throws him out. Danny's 1 for 9 in the series. That's it. 2 outs in the 5th. Let's go down to Dan.
Bob, the Nationals facing their 2nd straight left-handed starter tonight. Dusty Baker talking about southpaws earlier today. You said left.
Michael A. Taylor, deep right center, gone. And now, in terms of homers that wouldn't have been last year, it's 2-1 Nats in this series. Michael A., 2nd of the year, RBI number 3, and they're going crazy at Westminster Academy up in Fort Lauderdale. It is a much more fair ballpark now. That ball was really hit.
There's just so much upside to Michael A. Taylor. I mean, you see him strike out the first 2 times up, and then he comes up his 3rd time and drills one to right center for a home run.
'17th career home run. That ball to the left side for Echeverria. That's it for the Nationals. But they have RBIs on 2 doubles, and now a home run. Michael A. Taylor gets all of it to right center. He's another guy who's sneaky fast. Balls by you before you know it.
Well, that feels like 8 years ago, doesn't it? Opening day at Fenway Park last year.
Long time. Way in Chen struck out looking first time. He was Petit's first hitter 2 innings ago. And he hits one out to left for Chris Heisey. Things are happening quickly tonight. Top of the 6th, 3-1 Washington. That's a busted bat. And Bryce is going to bust it to first. Thrown out by Gordon. On a pitch up, a chopper. A third of the way to the mound. Chen plays it well.
There's not a whole lot you can do. He hits the ball all over the place, so you can't shift him.
Breaking ball in the dirt. He did swing, says home plate umpire Hunter Wendelstedt.
He's got to ask for help on that.
Yeah, you've remarked about this numerous times. The hitters get upset when the umpire won't even ask for help.
You can read his lips. You got to be kidding me. Ask for help. What is he down there for? I mean, you can almost hear him, but you can definitely read his lips. That's not even
oh my
close.
gosh, not even close to a swing.
Steven Strasburg was great through 8.
At the knees. Chen, strikeout number 6.
And he's been working the bottom of the zone nice. You see pitch track everything away to Chris Heisey, and then the 8th pitch of the at bat, good battle goes Chen's way.
Like I should have. And that night got turned around in a hurry. Ramos hits this one a long way to right. Stanton halfway onto the track. 2 outs. 11 pitches per inning tonight.
That's what he does. He's in his happy place right now.
That's a base hit for Danny Espinosa. Now we'll see if Petit gets called back.
Looking that way.
Yeah, Petit is going back, and a 1-2. He's going to get rung up on a pitch that Clint thought was off the plate. Things have gotten a little dicey in the batter's box for the Nats the last 2 innings.
That's up 3-1 here in Miami. Oliver Perez will take the mound now for the Nationals. We've seen a number